Oh, ooh, that got me. Whatever is coming, it's coming, and we're not gonna like it. Welcome back. I'm out here at the property again today, and we have some tasks to get done. And you and I, we have something really important to talk about. And that is one of my reasons why I'm doing this entire project. This is fun, but this is not easy, and it's not cheap. So today I'm going to put up a security cam out here at the property. Well, it's a trail cam, but it's going to work as a security cam when I'm not here at the property, to keep supplies and gear under watchful eye. So I'm going to tell you about this. We're going to install it. I also have a brand new firewood or a log holder that we're going to put together, and we're going to place down near my fire pit area, which is next to the creek. And we've had a little bit of rain, so it should be flowing nicely. And then also, while we're doing all that, we're going to talk about something you can do to get ready in 2024 for what will eventually be coming to our world and our country. You need to be better prepared. You need to be more self-sufficient. Let's go on this journey together and talk about it. That's one of the main reasons why I bought this property. But first, let's mount this security camera. My trail cam is a Reveal X 2.0 from Tactacam, and I'm going to use it as a security cam. It came with this strap. I stabbed myself on a briar already. You gotta love it. 10 minutes on the property and I'm already bleeding. Yeah, baby. Told you it wasn't easy. So I'm gonna take this strap. I'm gonna strap it on the tree. I'm gonna use live view. It has a mode in here called live view. I'm gonna use live view, see how it looks on the gate in the driveway area, the rough driveway, and then check it on my phone and we'll have security. Final step is to get this bad boy locked. There's the trail cam up there. Here's the road in, and then way out there is where you come around the bend. So I'd say we got a pretty good sight picture of being able to scope it out. We're about to head down to one of my favorite parts of the property. That is the creek area that sits slightly below the farm or garden area. I like that it sits lower. I love the creek, and we're gonna have an amazing fire pit down there. So let's go. This wood holder is 5 feet wide, and I'm not sure where I want to put it. I got this nice circle area around the fireplace, fire pit area. The fire pit's going to need some work in the future. This is just getting roughed in so I can have fires when we're out here working in the evenings when it's cool. I think there's a level spot over there, but here's how I'm going to decide. I'm going to the truck. I got to get a ratchet set. I'm going to bring my folding chair down here. I'm going to sit here for 5 to 10 minutes, think on it, see what feels right, then we'll build it. Let's go get the tools. Let's do some thinking, then we'll build. New loppers, baby. Let's go to work. A nice cover. Instructions, okay. So here's what it looks like. Comes with a bag of screws, which is nice. So everything you need. I'm quite happy with the results of the Woodhaven 5-foot firewood holder and seasoning cover. This thing is American made by the Alexander family since 1927. That's what their website says. It says they're the proud manufacturers of the original heavy duty firewood holder. I'm happy with it. I would recommend it. I'll probably buy a second one in the future. One of the great features is this cover, and is adjustable and uses tensioned nylon straps, so it can scoot down lower or higher to keep your wood covered no matter how much wood is in the rack. These buckets I got at Lowe's today for $10 and some change. I'm gonna probably grow potatoes in them. Pretty good deal. They're not super sturdy, but they do have medium duty rope handles, which I like. I got 2 of them to try out in the garden and around the property. And speaking of property, this is the point from the beginning of the video that I wanted to bring to you, is part of why I am doing this. I can see and hear from my travels that the world is changing. I can see it in people's faces. I notice when you let them out in traffic, they no longer wave. I was in a home goods store. There was no cashiers. Same way at my local grocery store. Same way at Lowe's today. There's no cashiers anymore. AI is coming along. We're headed towards war. Church attendance is down. Marriage is down. All these things are accumulating to usher in something big. And this much I know, whatever is coming, it's coming, and we're not gonna like it. So part of buying property is to become self-sufficient, as I mentioned before, and that's something you should look at doing. Even if you live in an apartment or a city, I highly suggest figuring out ways that you can become a little more self-sufficient. Can you learn a skill? Can you grow herbs in your garden? Can you do a little prepping and stock some water? Can you learn to shoot bow and arrow or guns? Can you get yourself in better shape? All that stuff is preparing and becoming self-sufficient. Talking to people from all walks of life while traveling, and then feeling what's in the air in the world in our country right now, just made me want to purchase property and become more self-sufficient. I'm sitting out here right now. Listen very carefully. A little bit of wind, a little bit of creek, and some birds. Nothing. Rarely can I hear a car. I don't hardly ever hear another person's voice. It's very secluded. It's very quiet. It's not terribly inconvenient, but it is a good location for me. And I want to encourage you today to consider looking to grow a garden this spring. Consider attending a class on firearms or archery or sewing or something that makes you a little more resilient. We are the American people. We are tough. We came to this land, declared it ours, fought for it, and we fought for it many times. And there's a chance we may have to fight for it again in ways we can't even imagine. So I'm here setting myself up to be ready, but not only for me, for my immediate family, for my friends, some people I may not even know. If I can physically, mentally, spiritually strengthen myself and then encourage other people, I think that's a very good thing. And this land and this creek and this experience is going to help me with that. I want to produce food. I want to learn. I want to grow. I want to stop. This is my main point. I want to stop being such a consumer and be more of a producer or a creator. I want to produce. I want to create. I want to produce. I want to create. I want to stop consuming. In fact, a few weeks ago, maybe a month now, I got off almost all social media. I pretty much only log into YouTube to post these videos. Occasionally I watch a gardening video or a homestead video. Other than that, it's mainly real life, church, working out, neighbors, family and friends, relationships, and then class and reading and learning and work. And my last point about this, if you become more self-sufficient and that's your goal, don't doubt yourself. Don't think you can't buy land. Don't think you can't offer to help somebody who has a farm or land and you can learn that way. Don't think you can't attend a school. I just attended a class, a 2-day class for $50. Mind blown how much knowledge. And here's the wild thing. Yes, you can learn a lot off YouTube and I highly suggest it, but reading, class and YouTube is a trifecta of perfection for getting that education. So you can't skip going to classes or seminars to learn. That's a very good thing to do. But don't doubt yourself. You have to start small and learn. Everybody was a beginner. Babe Ruth, Michael Jordan, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, everybody stunk at whatever they did in the beginning. Depending on how much work they put in and how smart they were, they may have gotten there quicker than others, but you can do it too. You can achieve whatever goal it is. And maybe it's not farming. Maybe it's not self-sufficiency. Maybe it's something completely different. Maybe you want to make $10,000 a month. You can do that. Maybe you want to lose 60 pounds in a year. You can do that. Don't doubt yourself. If I can be out here putting stuff together and working and learning, and I'm about to do a foundation for a small building, if I can do this stuff, you can definitely do it. You can get out there and make the changes you need to do. And if you think you can't, try this one small thing. Either read a book that teaches you something for 20 minutes a day, or start walking for 30 minutes a day, preferably in the evenings or the mornings. And if you want to stack on top of that while you're walking 30 minutes a day, 6 days a week, listen to something in your headphones, an audiobook or a podcast that's helpful. So I have this property. I'm developing this property as a secure location and to produce off of it for food and different items. I now have water, which I'm stoked about. Well, I'm halfway to having water. The hard part's done. If you watched the previous video about digging a well, you know I have water, and I have a creek so I could purify water if need be. I feel a lot better about life. I feel closer already to nature. I feel closer to God. I feel closer to my neighbors. In some degree, the people I've met, they kind of have the same mindset. And so that's been a big plus. And also, I'm able to spend time on my own in a different environment. Traveling alone and seeing people is one version of spending time on your own, but being out here in the middle of the woods and working is a different type of alone that helps me develop. My whole point in saying all this is you have the ability. Do not doubt yourself. Please go to sleep or go through your day-to-day thinking, hey, that DW guy who always has on the same shirt, it seems like that guy is telling me if he can do it, I can do it, and I believe that. Just believe it this year. Just believe you can do it this year and go out there and go out there and just start taking the first step. Chip away at it. To my left right now is 6 garden beds laid out. Eventually that's going to become a reality. This is a splitting maul. I didn't own this a month ago. I didn't own these bins 2 hours ago. I didn't have a place for my wood 4 hours ago. I learned about a new crate system that stacks, a new tool system that I'm going to buy to store stuff. If I hadn't got up today, got out of the bed and went and learned and looked, I wouldn't have accomplished anything. Start moving forward. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got encouraged. I hope you learned something. I hope this gets your creative juices going. And until next time, keep pushing, stay free. We are in this together. See you next time.